hi for one of my little tricks. How to use lip fillers without actually using lip fillers. How to give the illusion that you have lip fillers in your lips with a very simple trick. Now, I take a nude colored lip liner. In this case, it's by Kylie Jenner, Kylie Cosmetics, and I have a nice sharp point, and I'm going to do half of my lip so you can see the difference between the two sides. So I'm just going to draw from the corner down. Now I have overlined my lip. In other words, I'm drawing a line underneath where my natural line is, not quite on it. And the same above. Now you can draw a Cupid's bow, which is this lovely V area here, or you can draw just straight across, which is more trendy these days. I'll do a combination of the two since I can't decide which one. So I'm drawing above the line, exaggerating. Now, can you see that? The difference between this side and that side? Oh yes, you can definitely see. Then I take a matte lip stick, which in this case is Kylie Cosmetics in a nude color, and I'm filling in here on my lip underneath the eyeliner and onto my lip. And that just takes a couple of seconds to dry. And let me show you again, before and after. Now, the last thing I'll do when this dries, just takes a few seconds, is I'll put some lip gloss. And this is Kylie Cosmetics lip gloss. Now, can you see the difference? Look at that. Now I'll do the full lip for the full effect, or as I say, the full illusion. Now, I have a thin upper lip, but this effect really is effective. I once did fillers, paid a lot of money for them, and after 3 months, they were gone. So, instead of going every few months for fillers, I just prefer to do it this way. I also overline the lip gloss. It makes it even more effective. And there you go. My fuller lips. No fillers. No expensive procedures. Just naturally beautiful and juicy. Right, moving on to the next trick. So now we're going out for the evening and we're getting all glammed up. Now, do we want a natural looking lip or do we want something more striking? I would say let's go for something more striking and bring back the classic red lip. Now, we can do the same kind of technique with the red lip. Often people who are a little older, like myself, feel, you know, the lips are getting thinner and the dark colors seem to age us and we steer away from red. But no, if you use an orangey red, not a dark red, this can really work, and I'll show you how. So before I do my lip liner, I'm actually going to do the lipstick. This is a lipstick by Chanel, no less, in a classic orangey red. And I'm just going to place it on my lips. Oh, I put it on my tooth. That's a very good start. This is more of a lip stain than a lipstick. Anyhow, I'm just going to place it on my actual lips. I'm not really overlining it, the lipstick, in any way. This is a great lipstick or lip stain because it lasts the whole day. So we're letting that dry. Right, we're ready to move on. I now have a red lip liner. What is this one? This is Pupa Vamp. And now I'm going to overline the lip in the same way as I did for the previous one. Okay. And we'll do the same on the other side. Now, I think we'll do more of a Cupid's bow for this one, since this is a classic French red lip. Old Hollywood glamour. There we have our plumper lips, but I'm not finished yet. Oh no. And as I said, don't be afraid to overline, because if your lips are looking thin while wearing red lipstick, it's not going to work. Right, we're done with the lip liner. We're now moving on to a more dominant chic lip. Now this is Trinny London. She has like these amazing lipsticks that stack one on top of the other, but they're not just all lipsticks. There's eyeshadows, skincare, makeup, and some of the lipsticks are also good for your eyes and cheeks. So you can really save space with this. I highly recommend Trinny London. I will leave a link in the description box. If you don't know who Trinny is a style guru, one of my style gurus, for the more mature lady. So look her up, she's really amazing. Now, we're going to, I don't have a little lip brush. If I did, I would use it, so I'm going to use one of my trusty Q-tips, and I'm going to just put some of that. It's called Swaney. This is her classic orange red lipstick, but it's not in a stick, it's in a little tub, and it goes on like butter. It's like a velvety texture. It's not gloss and it's not matte. And there you go. Now I could do a gloss on top of that as well, which is also very nice. But I think I'll leave it as is. And look at that smile. Yep, it's working. I'm all ready to go on my glam hot date, which I don't really have because I'm just, I'm faking it here and just pretending I'm going out on a nice evening, but I'm actually taking all this off now, getting into my PJs and getting into bed. But I did want to show you the two lips, the natural everyday one and the striking evening look. Thank you for joining me. I hope this gave you some inspiration. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, which is all about fashion, beauty tips to keep you looking younger, and lifestyle, please hit the subscription button below. And I will see you again soon for more tricks. Bye.